The salts in the water work to balance the bodily humors.
I must say, fortune seems to be with you of late. You are quite simply... This simply will not do. You must leave. For a while, you were the toast of the Ultra Lux, but you're simply not in vogue any longer. Your act has gotten stale. You're still welcome to dine with us, of course. We've just had quite enough of paying you to play our games.
Humbly at your service. In what currency would you like your payout? Non-caps currencies will have fractions paid out in cap. A pleasure doing.
Hey, any idea how someone gets into the white glove? Society? Have to know somebody?
How may I be of service, sir? Yes, I'm glad you asked. I've heard about you, you know. You strike me as just the sort of person who can help me. I'm in a bind. He's got a powerful and temperamental father. Yes, the wrong person. We scouted the right one for weeks. The heir to a mercantile empire, sort of a black sheep. He cut ties with his family and left their estate to wander. He was ideal, corn-fed and well-to-do, but no one to miss him if he were to disappear. Unfortunately, the trap my subordinates set for him failed, and as he escaped, he saw their faces. Now he's wary. I asked for a last-minute replacement, and they stole the son of the most dangerous Brahmin baron in New Vegas while he stayed at this very hotel. Needless to say, this could be a disaster if things aren't put back the way they should be. Strictly speaking, we're no longer allowed to eat people, but I'm hoping the right person and preparation might sway Marjorie to see things. Ted Gunderson is his name. It would be simplest if we could convince him this was all an unfortunate misunderstanding. But if he won't listen, we can't very well let him go. He'll have to be slaughtered and served. Then we wouldn't need the replacement. But you would need to deal with his father, Heck. Perhaps if you could smear some of Ted's blood around his father's hotel room, you could frame him. Splendid, splendid. The boy is being held in the kitchen beneath the gourmand. Here are some keys that will allow you access to him. The elder Gunderson is staying in our penthouse. I understand he's hired security, so be careful if you go up there. And our Mr. St. Clair resides to the north. He rarely strays far from his house, and he's surrounded it with booby traps. No, everyone he meets, he tells the same story, that his son disappeared from the casino, not from his room.
I've heard the Legion's planning to unleash their best men against us.
Welcome to the ultralight. What else? Mr. Gunderson and I have been discussing his livestock. It's put us in a rather delicate position, you see, his coming here. Not that we aren't grateful for his generous offer. But our executive chef, Philippe, has transformed Brahmin steak into a delicacy. He really is a genius. But a delicacy is just that, delicate. If everyone can get it, it ceases to be a delicacy. And if the gourmand served staples, it would no longer draw the caliber of people it deserves. It would be a diner or... So as much as we'd all love for there to be enough steak for everyone, I'm afraid there are more important things to consider. I do, but one can hardly call it work. I suppose it is a labor of love. We at the White Glove Society are all responsible for maintaining the beauty and class of the Ultra-Luxe. And as its founder, I suppose it falls to me to decide how we go about it. This again? I thought this was all set. I know our reputation hasn't always been spotless, but that's all in the past now. How some people can't get over it is beyond me. For the last time, the White Glove Society has never and will never consume human flesh for any reason. It's written in the charter. Now, didn't I already tell you that we don't do that sort of thing? We do not engage in cannibalism here under any circumstances, though we haven't always been the White Glove Society. There was another time, a dark time, when we went by a different name. But that's all changed now. We've evolved past such base impulses since settling into our new home. I've seen to it that those days are behind us. You disgust me. How dare you say such a filthy thing in my establishment? You'll kindly... There wasn't an... A man.
How may I be of service? Ah, yes. I've heard that one too. I can... Private investigator. This was about the missing bride. Such an awful thing. I do hope he finds her whereabouts. If I might pry, have you found something that will help? Good. I hope that young man gets some closure.
I've heard that elite units are on the way to support our armies.
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to... Beg your pardon.
Our forces suffered a huge blow at Forlorn Hope. We'll remember that.
Watch your caps. They go quick.
Howdy. be damned. You mean the young Gunderson? That's a shaved tail if I ever saw one. He's got less sense than a Brahmin at a crossroad. I'd not be one to complain if he got lost for good, kid. If it makes Hex suffer, then I'm all for it. So Ted's nowhere to be found and Hex quite unprotected while looking for him. Hell, it sounds like the perfect time to get even. Heck, a ransom? I doubt that snake's got enough soul to care that much for his own young'un. Besides, what's to stop him after his son's return? Nah, Heck only knows greed and pain, kid. It's high time he got paid back in kind. His life or his son's. Either way, I win. I hear you. Cut that in half and we got a clean deal, kid. Ethel's gonna be madder than a wet hen. But you reap what you sow, kid.
If you don't mind, I...
Beg your pardon.
Hey.
Tell me good news.
Any idea how somebody gets into the White Glove Society? How somebody...
I've heard that the Securitrons are nastier than ever.
I've heard that Securitrons are nastier than ever.
Have you been in the steam room yet? It's just off to the side there. You can feel your aches just melt away. It smells so good in here. Like the air is cleaner than it is outside.
Who are you? Matchbook? What about the man I gave it to? Oh my goodness me. They must know he was talking to someone on the inside. They'll be watching everyone closer now. I knew this was a mistake. Mortimer, if he realizes it was me the investigator was planning to meet, he'll have me killed. Yes, the White Glove Society strictly forbids eating humans, but we weren't always the White Glove Society. Mortimer and some of the others have regressed. They've taken many people over the last few months, but always from Freeside or secluded places where they wouldn't be missed. It wasn't enough. Lately, they've gone for tourists here on the Strip, even in the hotel. I guess that's the hazard of a cannibal becoming a gourmet. It's hard to please a refined palate. The girl, the one who disappeared. Because I distracted her fiancé while they took her. Well, I'm not proud of it, but I had to. They could see I was having second thoughts. Some of the White Gloves began meeting privately a while back, started talking about how we'd lost our identity. I started attending because I thought it was about changing our politics. Then they started talking about returning to the old ways, and there was no way out. They'd kill me for the things I heard them say. He's alive, as far as I know. The White Glove Society has a banquet every night at 7. It's in our private section. Mortimer wants to reintroduce humans into our cuisine. Since eating people is a crime we punish by death, he's going to do it in secret. After everyone has eaten it, he'll tell them. With no real way to punish everyone, in Mortimer's mind anyway, their minds will be open to the idea of eating people as a delicacy. That may be true, but I wouldn't recommend it. He's built a reputation, and it isn't for calmness and impartiality. He's not what he looks like. They call him Hurricane Heck. The man built his empire by hiring mercenaries to drive off the competition. Lately, he's been attacking our Brahmin suppliers so he can take over their business. He's the sort to pound in a nail with a wrecking ball. If you give him the whole story on this, he'd be liable to raise the entire whole... And God knows what he'd do to the rest of the Strip. Let's plan on meeting again as soon as...
It smells so good in here. Like the air is cleaner than it is outside.
Hello.
You, what do you think you're doing? I suppose caution is the desirable course at this point. It's all of our necks if something goes afoul. What was that?
How may I assist? Very well.
Why are you standing still? Do you think the world waits for you while you stand there drooling? Get back out there and get to work. I'll carve that stupid look off your inbred face.
Nobody knows who's gonna win, Legion or NCR. Might not make much of a difference around here. My daddy's gonna kill all you bastards once he finds out. My daddy sent you? God damn it, I almost died in here. What in the Sam hell? Eat me? What kind of... To hell with...
How may I... I've got you now. You like that? Help! I'm out of here. This is hopeless! You like that?
You like that? No! Come on. Come on. Murderer. Murderer. No!
Murderer! Like that?
Murderer.
Ah! You like that? Had enough? Ah!
Had enough?
What do you need?
No! Help! I'm hit. You like that?
No!
enough?
Aha!
Whoa! Watch out! Help me out! Come on!
You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
They must have spent a fortune renovating this place.
Quit your hollering.
Things are
I'm
getting
fine.
stranger every
Listen,
day.
Pop, we gotta go after the white shoes, or whatever they're called. They're the ones responsible.
What's this about the White Glove Society? Well, that does it. None of them maniacs will ever do business with Heck Gunderson long as they live. Hell, I'll put me together a damn blockade. Hit 'em where it hurts. They control the food? Well, there ain't gonna be no food. Not for anybody in this whole damn town. It's a goddamn monument to inhumanity. Let 'em starve. Biggest favor anyone's ever done this hellhole. I don't like this place. Whole strip, really. Ever since I got here, the stink of it has flooded my nostrils. But you got a point. They're already hell-bent on depravity here. All I'd be doing is helping them along. All right. Well, I promised you I'd make it worth your while. So here you are. Try not to lose it all at the same casino.
You know, if you knew what you were doing, I could have been out of there hours ago.
You done
You watch
right.
yourself around, Mr. Gunderson.
I appreciate it.
They must have spent a fortune renovating this place.
I'd wager that the Army's sending elite units our way, right as we speak.
Howdy. Nope, strictly independent. Well, kind of independent. To vend anything here on the Strip, you gotta register with one of those police robots and sign a franchisee agreement. At the end of each day, you keep half of what you made. The rest you hand over to those bots. And they know if you're cheating. Yep, he makes the rules. It's steep, but it sure beats living in North Vegas. Here on the Strip, I can afford to eat, and no one tries to kill me. Non-alcoholic beverages and snack foods. The casinos get to sell booze. No one else. I don't deal with unwanted people. Leave me alone.
Hey, asshole! Everyone.
Hey, come on, pal. Just don't rob me. Whoa, geez, what was I thinking? You're right. I had to go in there with a cool head, tell them how much I'm really worth.
Oh, please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you? Sorry, it's just... You look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on. Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me. Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see? Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands. I figured it might take him a while to understand his accounting error, and also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. Thanks. You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog. Really? The Tops, huh? Well, it's no shark club, but I hear security on the Strip is real tight. Even Mr. Bishop wouldn't hit a joint like that. I'll check it out. Thanks.
Move along.
The Ranger veterans have been running ops in Baja.
Fucking Crocker couldn't find his ass if it wasn't on his backside.
Looking to lose a few caps, huh?
Hello.
Hey, play it cool, baby. We just got the place fixed up.
Welcome back to the Tops. Gotta admit, baby, I'm surprised to see you walking around like this. Figured you for persona non grata around here.
Welcome to the Tops. How...
Hey, welcome to the finest entertainment experience in New Vegas. My name is Tommy Torini, and how can I make your day? Cowboy act? Yeah, he dropped on in here not too long before you. He's got chops, baby, real chops. And I ain't just talking about that mustache. And like we agreed, here's your fee. 3% of the cut comes to 100 caps. Don't spend... You talking about Mr. Isaac? Damn, baby, when you bring them in, you bring them in. That cat's gonna bring me money like you wouldn't believe. Here's your 3%, baby. You enjoy that. That comedian, you mean? Yeah, he was a hell of a haggler. Cost me a pretty cap. Hope he's worth it. That ugly mug with the razor tongue? Dig it, baby. He'll be one hell of a novelty act. Just like Tommy promised. Here's your 3%. You know it, baby. I got to hand it to you, baby. You did an 18-carat job on this one. My schedule's so full, I couldn't put on new acts if I wanted to. Nothing. It's cool.
How's it hanging?
Well, if it isn't my #1 fan, what can I do for you, #1 fan?
Who thought it was a good idea to give the robots missile launchers?
You again? You should meet my bookie. You have something in common. Every time I talk to you... Geez, some people...
Hello.
How's it hanging? I hope Swank's smarter than Benny.
Hello.
Howdy there, partner. Oh, this old thing? Long time ago now. So long, friend.
I hope Swank's smarter than Benny.
It's great to be up here, looking down at all your smiling faces. That won't last long. Hey, look at this guy. I didn't know they let Brahmin into this joint. This guy right here. He's got an angel looking over his shoulder. If I were him, I'd get it.
Hello.
Our way. True to Caesar.
You're the one Lucullus said would come. You'll find him waiting. What do you want to try? Dynamite or... Watch yourself with it. Are we done? Dynamite. Our way. Name. As much as their cowardice will allow. I am an officer of the Legion of the rank Decanus, so I command what's left, under the wise leadership of Centurion Aurelius. A legion. That would be worth knowing, especially if we can then rearm and reuse them. The light is a button that can interrupt detonation. We were too busy throwing ourselves to the ground to figure that out. To rearm the mine, we'd just press the button again. Simple. The profligates will regret that we learned this. Wale.
Awe, are you... By order of Caesar... I know not why Caesar would wish to speak with such a physically inferior whelp. You may bear Caesar's mark. Your belongings will... Our way. True to Caesar.
Are you okay? Okay, I guess.
I keep an eye out for rangers and black hunters.
What do you need from me? It's not something we like to speak of. The Burned Man was our greatest warrior, even greater than Legate Lanius. But he failed Caesar at the dam. He's been dead for several years now. But the rumor is that Caesar has scouts out looking for him all the same. The Burned Man was a very tough man. A great warrior. When he was but a recruit.
If you're injured, I might have healing powder to... 3 years and counting. If I could just get across the river, I'd be free. Not that I'd try it. I've seen what happens when you get caught. We're property. If you're too young or too old, the men usually leave you alone. Usually. What about it? Do you have some Oh, I've been using 2 roots for flour. Thanks to you, I'll be able to create twice as much healing powder per day. For sale? I'm a slave, not a merchant. I could give you some supplies every day, though. You are, after all, a friend of the Legion. I never finished my training. The Legion saw to that when they overran my town. I do know basic first aid, but I've had to rely on tribal remedies to treat illnesses and injuries, healing powders and all that. I'm always running low on Xanderroot. Plenty of Brock flour. The legate is not a man to be crossed. A vengeful spirit, some of the more superstitious women claim. The story says he was set on fire and thrown into the Grand Canyon. Nonsense, probably, but there's no doubt that many in the Legion believe he's still alive.
You do well to
Until
serve the
Mr.
Legion.
House has been dealt with.
Yes. Do you have something to report? I've watched you move, and I can When I was a boy, the Legion conquered my tribe. I was chosen for training as a legionary. I fought in many battles for the Legion. The girls and women were enslaved. We were savages.
You and I
Yes. Do you have...
have nothing to talk about.
Our way, true to Kaiser.
Yes. Of course. This will take some time, and I'm not a forgiving teacher. Yes.
Our way. It's said the Legion's veterans will arrive.
Outsiders are a rare sight at the fort. Lupa. Yes, she's the mother of a lot of our...
Live from Arizona soon. They are a sight to behold.
Slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
Had enough?
Our way, true to Kaiser.
This is hope.
Been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it.
The ranger vets are on their way from Baja.
Hey!
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Nobody knows who's gonna win.
welcome, sir or ma'am. Welcome, sir or ma'am. Welcome, sir.
Hello.
You're back. Have a seat. You're back. All right. You're back. That. Have a seat. You're back. You're back. You're back.
Morning.
Welcome, Sir Orm. Welcome, Sir Orm.
Pimpin' ain't easy, huh? Maybe if you find some decent talent, I'll start visiting the Wrangler more. Give me a shout if you...
I heard about some things you've done around... Welcome back. Another satisfying. Pleasure doing business with.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
Come to Mickey Mouse for all your shopping needs. Are you okay?
Hi there.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king? Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man? What, do I look like a beggar to you? Take a hike, cheapskate. Look who's back. You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place. Head on through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Heard there was some excitement in one of the casinos.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you? Charge? Pays must be at it again. What did he take you for? Pace must be losing his touch. Either that or you're a smooth one. So, what can I do for you? Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good? In that case, some of the things I need handled will be right up your alley. I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside? It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my men tell me that one of those bodyguards, a fellow named Oris, is making a little too much money. He's making a killing in repeat business. Once someone hires him, they never want anyone else. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. Play the part of an innocent tourist and follow his lead. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
I was in the strip. A bunch of people got hurt when some nuts started attacking people.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
If you need to cross Freeside... I knew you'd be back. That's not a good idea.
That had to hurt. You want to travel through Freeside with ease?
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
What do you have for me? Ah, so it went down like that, huh? I guess it can't be helped now. Well, you're not subtle, but you get the job done. That's good enough for me. Maybe you can help me with something more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have... In turn, This is one of those occasions. Recently, words come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here.
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs.
Hey.
Welcome.
What's up? All right, let's not waste any time. There are people out there to help, things to learn. Maybe not in that order, but let's get to it. What's up? It could be better. If we can find a way to work toward the independence of New Vegas, that would be ideal. But really, as long as you don't help out the Legion, anything's better than that. I'm really... Some people do. I just don't. Look, I appreciate that you're trying to be friendly. No, really. Have you ever snorted a ground-up Cazador venom sac? Neither have I. But I can guarantee you that a Freeside junkie... Only to obfuscate my past association with a fascist paramilitary organization. I'm joking, of course. I will deflect personal questions at any opportunity. Honestly, it isn't too difficult if you have half a brain and aren't a complete jerk. I wanted to help people and I enjoyed learning, so I signed up. New Vegas is in trouble, so I came out here. The followers taught me everything I know about medicine. Despite our humble abode here in New Vegas, we have great facilities back in the NCR. We may have overextended ourselves by setting up camp in Freeside. I'm not exactly a mercenary, but taking out scumbags of this magnitude wouldn't cause me to lose any sleep.
Hello. I ain't got any reason to talk to you.
What is it? Can't... They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my... I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them.
Scram.
Wayne, it's okay. The king sent them.
That true? Did the... I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders. Sorry I couldn't help more, especially since you're being so nice. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lou.
He probably said Lieutenant, Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Hello.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people.
Things are tense on the strip right now.
Have you found anything out? Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's gotta be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas. If something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or...
What's up?
those tin cans at Mr. House would tell me before.
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the tables more
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today. Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady. One time I was working on the water pump, and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder, and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing. Compliments are so rare these days. Drop drinking? I've been drinking for a straight month. Listen, I've tried to stop, but the withdrawal symptoms are so bad, I feel like I'm gonna die. Dixon sells me booze dirt cheap. It does the job, but it tastes like paint thinner, and I feel like I'm gonna die if I stop drinking for a day. I swear that guy's trying to kill me, but what can I do? Drinking other booze doesn't cure the sickness like his.
Hello? Hold up. What's the password? I guess you're not getting in here. Hold up. What's the password? Oh, of course not. We're here to serve the good citizens of the NCR. Please, head on through.
Here you go. I hope this helps.
Heard some more people got attacked last night.
Morning.
Hey.
Let's try to keep the line moving, folks.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in? You were right. But here, take another helping for your friend. It'll be our secret. Yes? Was there something? Yes. I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from. You're quite welcome. If you meet anyone who needs food or water in the area, please tell them about this place. Yes? Was it? That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have. It's not something I'm willing to discuss. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Try to take only what you need.
Things are...
You find out something about them soldier boys yet? Handing out supplies, like food and stuff, that ain't nothing to get ruffled up. Nothing's innocent in Freeside. No, I'm guessing they're doing something they know will cause a row, like keeping the food all to themselves.
Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir.
I'm gonna see that those supplies are distributed a little more. What the hell?
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
I want you to back him up. See this through, and there'll be something good waiting for you when you...
Good, you're here. These soldier boys don't kid around. They must have had a lookout posted and spotted us coming. They took out 2 of my guys right away, and now the rest are too scared to move in. Well, that leaves you. You're a bastard after my own heart. Here, it's all I got. Now get in there and waste those guys!
Why are you talking to me? Smoke these guys already.
I've already heard all about what happened, and all I can say is that I and all of Freeside thank you. Thank you very much. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what, just this once, name whatever you want, and if I can make it happen, it's... Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Near as I can tell, it was some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is. Normally, we don't let outsiders join, but I think I can make an exception in your case. I like one of the guys spread the word. From this day forward, you're one of us, and no one in Freeside will mess with you if they... In addition, if you want to do something about that hair of yours, talk to Sergio. I'll let him know. Perhaps more importantly, you've earned the right to wear something a little more stylish. Here, wear it. Things have been a lot better since you... What about him? He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something. For now, but they said eventually he's going to get worse. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I...
What's up?
Make a brief stop at the Atomic Wrangler, where the booze is cheaper, the table's more friendly, and the women are...
Place your bets and give the wheel a spin.
You seen Dixon around?
The king controls... If we let everyone run amok, the damn NCR would shut us down.
I wish I were there to see you take Benny down.
best.
Could be. You're a scoundrel. Much appreciated. The guys you're talking about.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here.
If it can be bought, it can be found at Mick and Ralph.
Wanna get lucky? Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
Come on, man, I'm done. Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This has gone on too long.
You have chems, buddy? Why stop? I feel great. No worries. My guy will be here soon. If I had 2 caps to scrape together, I'd buy the materials to make my own. This guy named Dick... What? Fine. If you really care so much, then give me some shots of Fixer to... I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the fort and see if the followers can watch over me while I recover.
Hey, you're the one who's been going around helping people around here, right?
The Rangers are getting reinforcements. Hello.
Welcome. I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means a lot to the follow.
If you need some medical supplies, come see me. With Jacob working with us, we should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day. Sure. You'll need to wait another 24 hours for us to get more made. Rex? It breaks my heart every time I see him. He's such a good dog. Yes, a few months ago. We had to tell him there was nothing we could do. No, Rex's condition is way beyond anything we can handle. There's an old scientist named Dr. Henry who reportedly specializes in this sort of procedure. He'd probably be your best bet. Last I heard, he was living up in Jacobstown, far to the northwest. No problem.
What's up? It could be better. But really, as long as you don't help out the Legion, I'm really very boring. What's up? It could be